What's good, y'all? Welcome back to RICHLEV fam. Now today, it's not gonna be a regular video, bro. I'm probably gonna post 3 videos today because this is just something that I just wanted to do for you guys, is just kind of sit here and just talk. So I'll put out my regular videos, but this is in between those. And today, right now, it is 2:13 a.m. for me, and it is officially 2026, bro. So clap it up for that. Holy, it was a very packed year. Not always good points, lots of down points, and especially the world is not going in the direction that it probably should, but it's always going to revert to good times and stuff, because good always wins over evil regardless of any circumstances, right? But today is a special video because I want to show you guys something. You guys probably already seen it in the thumbnail, so you know what I'm about to bring out, but let me get it out regardless. Boom, baby, we finally got our YouTube plaques. Now they're all a little dusty and stuff because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, they've been here for about a week or so, and I've been just debating on like what to do, what to say to you guys and stuff, and I just kind of decided, I kept overthinking, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna have a talk. I'm just gonna sit down, I'm gonna record, and I'm gonna talk. I try not to do any editing in this video, other than me going to get the stuff, or if I stumble on words and stuff, because I just want to make sure everything is well thought out, and I just want to speak from my heart. I feel like that's the best way to do this with you guys, because honestly, I just want to first thank you guys, every single one of you guys watching this video. It's been a long ride. It's been some trials and tribulations and stuff, but to the people that stuck around no matter what, and to the new people and stuff, we've gotten a crazy influx of fans this year, bro. It's been wild. RICHLEV fan gang is growing and bigger than ever now, and it's amazing to me how far we've grown, how fast it's been, the different stages we've been in as a channel and stuff. And the people that's been around for a while, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. To the people that's been here, it hasn't always been sunshine and rainbows. But the one thing that I could say is that I've always kept my integrity. I've always been the same person, even though some people try to say that I'm not or whatever. They just don't really know, or they get in a certain mood because of how successful the channel got and stuff. So you people just always think you change or whatever. No, it's just I'm just in a different part, an era that I dreamed of being in and stuff. And like I said, I just want to continue to thank you. You watching this video right now changed my life, bro. Every single one of you guys, even the people that don't take a great liking to me, changed my life, bro. You still pay my bills, you still click on the video and like it, or dislike it. It doesn't matter. The algorithm likes it regardless, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, yeah, chat, I just want to sit here and talk and just kind of go off the head, bro. Obviously I've hit a mil a while ago. You guys saw that stream that I did in my last house, and yeah, that was a huge moment. I cried on stream, I cried off stream, because it's just something that I grew up wanting to be, grew up watching YouTubers that kind of do what I do and stuff, and just I just watch a lot of different people, but some people that come to mind is I'm Dante, your Rage, the whole AMP group and stuff. That's more of a recent thing. But just OGs like them, Dante, your Rage are kind of my 2 favorite people that I look up to. And then there's just other creators that've been doing it longer than me that I look up to as well. But as I'm editing the video, I just realized that I didn't talk about why I'm barely getting my plaques now. For the people that don't know, a lot of my fans, they know YouTube has been kind of giving me trouble with the whole community guidelines thing. I remember I got a strike for somebody putting a cockroach on a firework before. I've gotten strikes for kid endangerment when a kid was literally just dancing around. Just weird stuff that just constantly kept popping up. And obviously, if you guys don't know, you guys won't know if you're not a YouTuber, but you have to go 365 days, so basically a whole year, without getting a strike in order to be eligible to get your plaques. And I was just eligible this November. And it was funny too, because in November, after I qualified for the plaques and ordered them and everything, and then YouTube gives me another warning, bro. On that one video, chat, remember that video I posted, the Dora video, where it was Freaky Friday? That's kind of why I don't do a lot of animation reactions that are kind of edgy like that, because YouTube just be on my dick about everything, bro. So yeah, if you guys wonder why I don't like, react to certain videos or post certain things, or certain things come down, that's why, YouTube is literally taking it down themselves, or they're age restricting it or some bullshit. So I just don't find it necessary to post or even try, but yeah, all right, we'll go back to where I was. Just the overall consensus, I've always grown up and wanted to be a YouTuber. It's actually funny because my YouTube channel says that it's made in 2011, and that is true, but I was a little jit back then. So it seems like I've been doing YouTube for this long ass time. That's not really true. Like, I just had YouTube since I was a little jit, even though I wasn't supposed to. But yeah, back then, I wish I didn't delete videos and stuff. I wish I archived. But yeah, I started out just making dance videos and doing parkour at parks and doing flips and stuff off buildings and stuff. Like, I was a crazy kid. I still kind of am. I do crazy things. It's just different part of life now and everything. But it's just I just want to take this video to really show you guys and just explain to you that anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not no fucking huge ass influencer. I'm not super famous or whatever. I'm not I Show Speed or Kaisanad or nothing. But I feel like I have a pretty decent fan base. I feel like I have a fan base that likes me for me. I've built that over the years and stuff. And yeah, we're just in a crazy spot right now, bro. Like, I'm just in places where I dreamed of being. And like I said, it's always thanks to you guys. But I just want to show you guys, for the people that kind of watch and stuff, because I used to watch YouTubers back then and they used to talk about their stories or whatever. And, I like to get personal with you guys. I don't like to get too personal because the internet's the internet. So I keep certain things off that I choose to. So if there's anything you ever wonder why I'm like, not talking about certain things or don't share certain things, because I don't want to, I like to keep life private and stuff. But I do like to share just how I'm feeling sometimes and how things are going YouTube wise and stuff, and how I feel like the community is going. And I just feel like I want to make this video to motivate someone out there, or multiple people, that there's literally nothing that you can't do when you put your mind to it, when you lock in and realize what's your passion, when you just go all in, bro. And there's gonna be plenty times, there's gonna be plenty people that try to bring you down, trials and tribulations. You're gonna go through shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to one person, thousands, millions. It doesn't matter who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you specifically, the one that clicked this video. You're gonna go through shit. There's gonna be people that always try to bring you down, and that's not no cliche. It's real life, bro. It's real life shit. You know what I'm saying? The more you get in the successful wise, it doesn't matter if it's YouTube or just life in general, bro. There's always gonna be envious people, because one thing I realized is that you just don't learn the types of people that are in the world until you like really dive deep into it, or you even have like a fan base like me, because you just get an influx of all kinds of different people, and you just realize, like, people are in different places in life and stuff, and it's very understandable, very understandable on how people get to a point of envy and stuff. But one thing I've always told myself is that I never want to be like hateful to someone. I want to use people that are more successful than me or anything as motivation, and that's exactly what I did, and that's exactly why I'm at where I'm at, And like I said, I'm not trying to say like, oh, I'm some big ass famous person. No, like, get that out y'all heads. That's not what I'm here for. But obviously, you guys see, like, the channel has grown exponentially. I've become way more successful than I ever was. And that's thanks to you guys. Thanks to the Lev Fam gang. Thanks to all you guys that click the video and show support no matter what. That enjoy my yapping, enjoy my little soundboards. Like, literally, all the things. I see people complaining. I see people saying whatever, but I always want to stick to myself, bro. I don't care. And I used to care a lot about what people think or whatever. But that's just because, I don't know, I feel like I've grown up, kind of in a poor situation and stuff, and just kind of was sensitive to things a lot, and that's something I can admit to. Like I said, I'm not a perfect person at all, and I never want to come across as that, because I'm not, But one thing I will not do is act like I'm a perfect person or act like I'm something and stuff. And you guys see entertainment, not nobody knows the true me unless you know me. But you know, I like to be real with you guys sometimes. You guys know I react to funny shit or whatever, but I like to take things serious sometimes, react to serious videos, and give serious opinions and stuff, because I just feel like that's a good mixture in between all the bullshit that we like to react to and stuff. And it's just I just love doing what I do. Very grateful for it. And yeah, chat, it's just so much, bro. Like I'm just doing this off the top because I just, you know, the more I procrastinate this, the more longer it gets and stuff. But yeah, chat, as I was saying, I'm kind of going off track, but just, you know, people get annoyed. They think you're corny, they think you're this and think you're that. And what I want to tell you guys is that, like, just please do not listen to people, bro. And if you know you're a good person at heart, if you're not doing anything to harm anyone directly and stuff like that, you are fine. You are perfect as you are, bro. And you shouldn't let anybody else tell you otherwise, you know, because the world is already tough as it is, bro. When you grow up, you guys grow up, or if you're already grown up, like I have mix of demographics, but obviously, you know, the younger demographics more than the older ones. But the older ones, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, life doesn't get easier as you grow up, especially nowadays with social media and everything. It's just a lot of things going on in the world that you don't want to add on to it by having self-doubt, you know. And that's one thing that even I still kind of struggle with today sometimes, bro. Like, it's just sometimes I get up and I feel super confident, I know who I am, and I go do what I gotta do and stuff. And then some days I wake up and I feel like doing fucking nothing, you know what I'm saying? Or feeling like, oh damn, like I'm not successful enough, or I'm not doing this enough. And it's a gift and a curse, because it pushes me to keep working hard, pushing me to get here. But it's a curse because it's just like I feel like I'm always in my head sometimes, you know. And you don't want to be like that. And I have to come to a point where I'm like, okay, let's chill out, you know what I'm saying? You get to certain places for a reason. You go to fundamentals. You lock out what everybody's saying. You do not have to care, because, you know, if I cared what people said, chat, I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am right now. Like, seriously, you know. And regardless of like false narratives being spread online about me, or, you know, one-sided stories of things or whatever, I've always decided to just push through and get better. Accept that I'm not some perfect person or whatever, but also not accept people's false narratives and things that they say, or you know, just double standards of things. You know, I never fall for that, but I also don't have to be super fucking annoying about it in everybody's face and having to give my opinion every 2 seconds, because it's just not necessary, bro. I feel like my work speaks for itself. The grind and everything, and I know people disagree with, or will disagree with, you know, what I do or whatever, but I've gotten lots and lots of messages from creators and appreciation and stuff. And, like, you know, I try to keep it a mixture of things. I react to all types of things, chat. You guys know I'm grinding on the gaming channel and everything. And this year, I for sure, my goal and my aspirations is just to keep being me and keep evolving. I'm planning to do a lot more. I'm planning to grow the gaming channel. I want the gaming channel to reach 1 million subscribers in 2026, at least 500k to 1 million. That's the goal. But I gotta grind for that. And that's one thing that's also been in my head. It's one thing that's just in my head. It's like, damn, what game do I play, or what fan base of games is gonna benefit me the most, or whatever. But also trying to balance, like, okay, well, I have to like what I play as well. I have to enjoy it, so I can't just like make myself do things just for views or whatever. So it's got to be a middle, you know. We got to be in the middle with things. And that's you know, I feel like the best way to do things is to always make sure you're enjoying what you're doing, and don't let people take you off your path, you know, of what you enjoy and shit, because that's when, you know, life gets a little hard and stuff, when you try to impress people, you try to live up to people's expectations and stuff. The only person that matters, you know, the judgment that matters is obviously, you know, God, Jesus Christ himself, but yourself most importantly, because you only got yourself in this life, bro. When you go in the grave, you go by yourself, you know. Obviously you could be next to family members and spiritually, whatever you believe in, but at the end of the day, you don't take artificial things to the grave. You don't take people's comments to the grave. You don't take people that don't matter to the grave. You take yourself and your legacy. You know what I'm saying? Or your legacy stays outside. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to leave your legacy, but at the end of the day, you go yourself, you know? So yeah, bro, like I've you know, dealt with things and stuff, especially being an African American boy, young successful African American. You know, there's, you know, certain stereotypes or things that people want to say and, you know, try to act like we're stupid or we don't know what you're doing, whatever. And, you know, it is what it is, bro. Any young African American boy, I know a lot of African American boys watch me, Africans, it doesn't have to be African American, any black, brown skin, Hispanics, because I am half Hispanic, I'm half Mexican, I'm half black, so I literally got double minorities in me. So anybody that can relate, you guys know, you know, what the world kind of is going through, whatever, like the narratives and stuff, and just know, like I said, evil will never last. Evil will never last. You know, it can only stay around for so long, but there's always going to be bullshit being called out, you know? So just with that being said, it's just, like I said, just wrapping back. I know this is all over the place and I apologize. Probably should have wrote a script or something, but I just feel like this is more authentic if I just go off the top and just speak what's on my mind with you guys. This is why, you know, I'm still going to post my regular videos. A lot of people will probably not watch this video, but for the people that do and care, I really appreciate you. If you're still here, I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, bro, it's just, I remember I made a mental health video a long time ago, and this kind of wraps back to then, because it's very important, bro. You know, saw Kai Cenat just talk about mental health, and people try to down him because he has money or he has success and stuff, and it's just like, you know, being in a position of success, I would consider myself. I just know that it doesn't, you know, obviously money helps things and everything, but you know, if you're going through something in life, you're a human. Everybody's human, bro, you know? And it's not like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and just cry about everything, because, you know, I have a great life. I live very well. Super grateful I'm able to take care of my family and stuff, but that doesn't just take away problems in life, problems in your head and stuff. And that's something that everybody goes through, and that's why I like sharing things with you guys sometimes and stuff, because, you know, I never want anybody to feel like you're alone, you know, because that's the worst feeling to kind of feel, is feeling alone, feeling like nobody understands how you feel. And if you're watching this, like, just know that, you know, I may not see every comment and stuff, and I try to actually stay off comments a lot and stuff, because sometimes I just see things that are just stupid and might not ruin my mood, but just throw me off a little bit and just kind of make me think a little bit. You know, I'm human, bro, and that's okay. But I don't see every one of your comments. I see a lot though, and no matter if I like it, respond, or anything, just know that I see you, bro. I see you. I appreciate you. I sympathize with you guys, and I understand, bro. I can understand. I'm not one of those people that's super closed-minded, super alpha wolf, like everybody needs to be some tough guy, blah blah blah, you know? Like, I do agree that we have to have some toughness and edge to ourselves, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with having emotions and feeling things and accepting that we feel things, bro. That's the only way to actually move past things and not go into depression or, you know, suicidal thoughts and stuff like that. That's just real, you know? Like, it's just so much going on, especially with the internet and stuff. Like, don't get caught up on stuff, Chad. It's just so much negative things, you know, billionaires buying companies to literally purposely spread propaganda and stuff. And just know that, you know, it doesn't really translate to real life that much. It does, but it doesn't, you know, for the most part. A lot of people that, you know, spread hatred and are just filled with stuff, they're locked in their parents' basement. Let's be honest, bro. They're not doing nothing with their lives or anything, and that's why they're online talking all the time. So just, you know, don't worry about those type of people, Chad. Like, you just got to tune out stupidity and people that just cannot critically think, because that's just, you know, that's the trend in the world now, you know, not being able to critically think, spreading false narratives, just saying whatever the fuck comes to your mind is like popular now. And, you know, for my type of fan base, I don't even want those type of people, Chad. And yeah, it's a lot I can go off of just that, but you know, like I said, this is just a talk, just a brotherly talk between me and you guys, because I consider you guys family, bro. Lev Fan Gang, you guys mean everything to me, bro. I actually want to get LFG tatted on me at some point, bro. But I got like I don't know, ever since my tattoo I got right here, like I told you guys, my tattoo artist passed away, RIP to him. It just made me kind of like iffy about getting tattoos and stuff, but at some point I'll resume and everything. But yeah, chat, just to wrap back to the point of just do not let people alter what you want to do in life. Do not let people's opinions, because they don't matter, bro. I get people's opinions every fucking day about stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you yap too much. I'm reacting to a video, I'm gonna pause and stuff as much as I want. Even on the gaming channel, people would complain about how I play and stuff. Well, I'm playing games for the first time. It's okay to suck, okay? I don't care. Like, I'm playing it to entertain, not to be a professional, okay? You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of things that are just stupid and closed-minded, and they just want to like get under people's skin for no reason. But you cannot let that affect you. And if it does, it's okay. Accept it. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. But don't like let it control, you know, your actions or how you feel about yourself, especially, you know, because yeah, getting in your own head is like the worst thing you can do. And you know, like I said, if I ever like completely let myself get in my head, then I wouldn't be where I am. I pushed through a whole bunch of shit. Like, if you guys really know, if you guys really knew what I was like going through in life and stuff, like you would you would wonder sometimes, like, damn, you're really pushing through that right now, like you're really going through this shit, you know? But it is what it is, chat. Like, I've always lived life just knowing that if I don't go get it, nobody else is gonna get it for me. If I don't believe in myself, nobody else is gonna believe in me. Like, I can't make a whole fan base believe in me and count on me to drop videos and everything if I don't believe in that my damn self. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something you just gotta like have inside of you, bro. You can grow that shit. You can learn how to love yourself, learn how to be empathetic with people and stuff, and just learn how to be a good person, you know? You learn that you're gonna fuck up sometimes too. You're gonna not be a good person sometimes, and that's okay. But how can I be a better person? How can I grow and get better? Because everybody has room to grow. Nobody's some fucking great person and stuff, and somebody tries to promote themselves online as that, there's something terribly wrong, you know? And yeah, it's just a lot of things that I can talk about over and over, but I feel like the main consensus of this video is obviously to thank you guys for everything, and to just let you guys know that I'm pushing through anything, and I want to hold you guys to that same standard, bro. I want you guys to push through things. I want you guys to be strong, empathetic, understand people's situations, just be a good person, be nice to somebody, you know, go tell your family you love them, be strong for yourself, always believe in yourself, because who the fuck cares what anybody else says? Who the fuck cares? Seriously, because they're not gonna pay your bills, they're not gonna fix your mental health, they're not gonna be there for you when you die, they're not gonna nothing. Like, fuck these people. Like, honestly, like, that's just really how I feel when it comes to just, you know, strangers on the internet trying to bring people down, or even if when it comes to family and stuff, chat. It's not just the internet, it's real life, co-workers, family, close friends, acquaintances. Like, anybody in your life can you know, bring a certain negative energy that you just need to evaporate, because yeah, bro, yourself is always important. Put yourself first so that you can be good for everybody around you, you know? And yeah, damn, I just yapped for, it's been 20 minutes now, 23 minutes. I don't know what else to say, chat. Like, you know, I love you guys so much, bro. Like, I don't think you guys understand the level of gratitude that I have for you guys, bro. Like, that's why I always try to listen to you guys' comments as much as possible, give you do your guys' requests. I definitely want to try to, you know, get more involved, maybe in like Discord and stuff this year and stuff. I just been, you know, really busy. You know, you record videos, try to spend time with family, try to get you know, I'm trying to like stay fit and stuff and do activities, hang out with friends and everything. And it's kind of like a lot to juggle, but it's very doable as long as, you know, schedule things and everything. But yeah, I definitely want to try to you know, interact a little bit more and stuff. But, you know, If I don't, you guys just know I'm busy and stuff. But I just want you guys to know that no matter what, I always care for every single one of you guys. I always love you guys. Even the people that may have a dislike or distaste for me, I love you too, bro, because I know that, you know, for you to be online spreading hate or saying things, like, you need some love in your life, you know what I'm saying? You need some empathy, and I'll be the one to give that to you, bro. You know, I might tell you off in the comments, but it's all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's all love, you know? Like I said, I'm not perfect. I'll be snapping at niggas in the comments sometimes and shit, and it is what it is, bro. Like, it is what it is. I'm human. And, you know, I always like think things through, and just be me, bro, because if people don't like me for me, they think I'm corny, they think I'm not funny or whatever, like, it's okay. Like, I don't care, like, because I only care about myself, bro. Not only care about myself, that came out wrong. I only care about what I think of myself, you know? I think of myself as a great person. I could be funny. I'm not the funniest guy. I am corny for sure, but I'm not some like horrible person that, you know, is just never funny or whatever, like some people try to say. Like, I know who I am and what I can bring, and I know that I didn't grow this fan base for no reason, you know. Thanks to Jesus Christ, God himself, for putting it in my head to be as strong as I am, to have the will that I have to keep going, because, you know, you just never know, chat. And this life is way too short. We only get one life, and it's just crazy to think about, bro. Like, sometimes I dead be getting scared of that shit, but it's also the thing that pushes me to just go hard, because I know I only got this one life, and this one chance to leave a legacy. And I just want to, you know, when I go away, like, I want you guys to remember a genuine person that has a big heart, and it really cares about you guys and cares about just people in general. And it's not perfect. It's a fuck up sometimes, and that's okay. You know, as long as I continue to just try to get better, and just do my best, try to put out the best content for you guys and stuff. I'm definitely gonna look into, you know, dropping music and stuff. Might turn my third channel into a music channel, and maybe do some music videos or something, because I have a lot of music that has just been saved in my phone from years ago that I just don't feel like should just stay in my phone. And yeah, chat, I'm just gonna be doing things, bro. Just doing things, just doing what I want, because at the end of the day, it's my life. I'm gonna do what I want, and my real fans, you guys, my real supporters, my family, you guys are gonna enjoy things, because I'm gonna put the effort into whatever I put out, regardless, you know. It's never gonna be some half-ass shit or whatever, chat. But yeah, this is a pretty long talk, lengthy talk. I hope I got through to somebody, maybe it motivated somebody throughout this whole talk, maybe gave somebody a glimpse of kind of who I am and what I stand for or whatever. Now, I talk a lot in my reaction videos and stuff, so you guys can, you know, see my perspective on things or whatever. But just sitting down here and talking is kind of something new. I don't think I've done this since like 4 years ago when I first started the channel and stuff. So I don't know, I feel like it's cool. If you guys like this, like, I feel like I could sit down and talk to you guys once in a while. Maybe I'll even do a Q&A soon. I was actually thinking about doing that for this video, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go up the top and stuff and just let you guys know what it is, you know. Kind of want to challenge myself too, because I feel like, you know, I want to work on my you know, speaking skills and everything. I feel like it could be improved. I'm gonna be reading more and stuff, and just, you know, trying to learn more. You know, like, there's a lot of goals I have for myself in 2026, and I know I'm gonna achieve them, because if I don't, I will not forget myself. And that's just it. That's how I have to think about things, bro. You know, if I don't go get it, nobody will. Somebody else will get it first, you know. But I won't be last, and that's just my ideology with it. Yeah, chat. I think that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think if I'm kind of missing anything, but no, I don't think so. Like, this video is not gonna be really edited at all. Probably like 1 or 2 edits. But overall, like, I just wanted to talk to you guys, bro. And I'm not sure if I did well or not. like I said, it's kind of my first time doing this in a bit, especially at the height that we are, you know, in the channel and stuff, with a whole bunch of people that are gonna see this. I probably look not too good at speaking, but I tried. All right, so yeah, hope you guys enjoy the content for today and for every day. Make sure you guys go subscribe to the gaming channel, because go be the OG, because that channel's blowing up this year for sure. And yeah, chat, look forward to music, look forward to just more content. I want to do more IRL things, just trying to think of what to do exactly, more product reviews and stuff. There's a lot of things coming this year, so you guys just be ready. And yeah, I love you guys, man. Live Fan Gang, we always together, we always on top, you feel me? And yeah, love you guys, man. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.